Hey guys, what's going on? So today, in case you already haven't seen by the title, I will be unboxing my first of the 6 sketch boxes I have. And a sketch box is basically an art box, which is just a bunch of different art supplies that come in a box. And it was a monthly subscription that I've gotten for the past few months. But since I was working on a big project for the past few months, I haven't been able to use any of them. But now I can use them. So I have 6 of them. I'll be doing one artwork with each of the supplies inside. So this is the first week, and let's just get into the unboxing of the box and see what all the art supplies are. So this is what the Sketchbox looks like. This is the first of the 6 that I have. I think it might be from the month of like January, maybe. I've had this for a long time and I haven't used it. But anyway, this is what the front of the box looks like. Just has Sketchbox. And on the top of every box there is an artwork with who the art is by. And now that you know what the outside of the box looks like, let's get on to unboxing it. So if I go ahead and open up the box, there are art supplies inside. Now normally this would come with some tissue paper in here, but I have opened these when I got them and looked at the art supplies inside. So let's start taking out the art supplies. So I'll go ahead and take out all of the art supplies real quick. So first off, each box comes with a little artwork that I think was made with all the art supplies over here. And it also comes with a little information paper that says what each of the art supplies are. So here's an up-close picture of that. And now we can get on to looking at the rest of the art supplies. So as I've said, each box comes with a little paper that explains everything that's in it, and it also comes with what it says the box is about. So this one has to do with tinted graphite, as it says. So our first supply is the Watercolor watercolor graphite pencils. After that are these Druent graphite pencils. Third is a Spectrum Noir colored pencil, or graphite pencil, I'm not sure. Fourth are these graphite blocks. I have no clue what these are or how they work. I'm gonna have to figure that out, so that'll be fun. After that is a brush. This is the Princeton Heritage Round 6. And finally, last but not least, the Art Graph Graphite Putty. And I have absolutely no clue how this works. I'm very interested to see how this works, as well as I'm interested to see how all of this stuff works. So let's get on to testing out all these art supplies and seeing what they do. So now it's time for me to test out all of the things that I got. And because it didn't come with any paper, I'm going to use this multimedia paper for testing it and for the artwork. And I've learned a little bit about these products, such as these pencils are pronounced Derwent, not Druent. And I figured out what watercolored pencils are. And basically they're like colored pencils, but when you use water on them, they act as watercolor. So with that out of the way, now we can get on to testing out the products. So I set up a kind of system so I could test everything out. And I'm going to be using the brush that it came with for all the watercolor. So all these pencils are kind of the same. I will try these in a little bit off camera just to see if I can get more pigment out of them. But yeah, I think watercolor pencils are pretty cool. I've never used them up until now. So I know this putty is very messy. So I'm going to go see if I have any gloves and then I will use that. So I did not find any gloves, so I'm going to hold it with a paper towel. So let's test out this putty. Hopefully I can get gloves before I do the final artwork, but let's see how it works. So that putty kind of worked how I expected it to. It made a mess of my hands, as you can see. Kind of just ditched the paper towel because I had trouble getting it out of the bag. But it basically can just cover a large area in graphite because it is graphite putty. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, I'm gonna figure out the color palette that I have to work with, and I'm gonna try and come up with something to do for the final drawing. So let's get on to that. So after doing some more in-depth testing about how all the art supplies work, I figured out what I'm going to do. I have some watercolor paper, because it's watercolor. I may not end up using that graphite putty because it doesn't fit in as much with what I want to do, but if I find a spot for it, I'll try and use it. So anyway, let's get on to the drawing. So, in case you haven't already noticed, these are flower pots, and I'm going to be drawing, or painting likewise, flowers. So now that I've finished with my sketch, which I didn't really need to do much, now I can get on to using my watercolored pencils and making some pretty flowers. So let's get on to that. So I finally completed my drawing, and I think it looks very nice. It was my first time using watercolor pencils. I like them. I'd recommend to use them if you want to try something new and you haven't used them. But yeah. So in conclusion, for the first Sketchbox that I've used, I think it's very nice, and I'm excited to use the rest of them. So this is part 1 of 6, because I have 5 more of these. So look forward to that and 5 more drawings with art supplies in these sketch boxes. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I was using a Sketchbox in the video. So if you like my drawing and you think the art supplies are cool, I would recommend getting the Sketchbox. It's really nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. I really don't care. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.